Hi, my name is Sarah Tedford, and I'm a local floral designer here in Denver with Ladybird Poppy. And I'm just here to show you how you can make a couple centerpieces for your home just out of a normal bouquet from the grocery store. This is just something that I had picked up from Whole Foods, and it has a good variety of just fall color floral. So what we'll do is just unwrap this bouquet. And typically you'll have your floral packet here, and you don't necessarily need to use the entire packet. So I've got these two containers here, and you'll just want to do about half of the packet. And since this is a smaller container, we'll want to take that and do it a little bit smaller amount. And then these are just some basic flowers. You've got your Gerber daisies. I had pulled a couple focal flowers from my garden. These are actually hydrangeas. And then you have your alstroemeria here is the red. And then something fun that came in these bouquets are trachelium, which is just a unique flower that you may not necessarily always see in a bouquet. And then these are just your traditional mums too. A good thing to do with designing a normal bouquet is you want to have focal flowers too. So I'm going to use this hydrangea as my main focal flower. And you want to strip the greens off of the stems. And it's easy just to pull it off, and I would just set those aside or throw them on the floor, whatever you feel comfortable with. And I generally use a knife. You just want to cut at an angle. And a lot of times with matching the height of the vase, I like holding it in front to kind of give you an idea. So we probably want to go just a little bit shorter. And then that'll set in just real nicely. So this will be my main focal flower. And I think I'm going to add in a couple other focal flowers as well. So we'll take these Gerber daisies and just give them a nice angled cut. And also, as you're cutting, you want to immediately stick the flower in the water as soon as you cut, and not just lay it on the side or anything, because that'll have effect with the absorption of water as well. And we'll take this third Gerber daisies. I like working in groupings of 3s or just odd numbers because it's more pleasing to the eye visually. And we'll go ahead and take some alstroemeria. And it's nice to I like stripping off the greens because these tend to get wilty pretty quickly. So I'm going to take this solidago, which is just a variety of asters. Some people actually have them growing in their yards. Just give it a nice cut. And I'll do that in the middle to give it a little bit more height. I think too, I'll just add in a couple stems for some color. These are just regular daisy pom-poms. And most all of these flowers should last you up to 2 weeks. And we'll just throw this little trachelium in as the last little touch. And then there you go. Something that's easy for a nice little fall arrangement. I also have a small just mason jar, which a lot of people have from canning, and I just wrapped twine around it and used double-sided tape to make it stick. So that's something that's fun to kind of fest it up for fall. We'll do something a little bit different. I won't use the hydrangea on that one, but this is just your normal mum, chrysanthemum. And again, I stripped down all the greens and just give it a nice angled cut, which that would probably, well, that one's probably a little bit too tall, so I'm going to make the focal flower sit right at the base of the rim. Makes it more appealing to the eye. And with this little jar, this would be something great for your bathroom or your kitchen sink or even just a coffee table in your house. We'll use these little palm mums again. Strip down the greens. And if you have lower laterals like this, it's best just to take them off so that they don't get moldy in the water. And we'll go ahead and use the trachelium. There's a little pop of color here. And then these are just your basic spray roses, the orange ones. I'll just cut the tag off here. And we'll just tuck it in. And another good thing to remember too is keeping the stems long on the arrangement so that it touches the bottom of the vase. That way, if they tend to drink up pretty quickly, and if you forget to water it one day, then you'll want to make sure that they're touching the bottom. It'll help them last a little bit longer. And since that still seems a little bit minimal, we'll add this Leucadendron protea in. Designing flowers can be a little bit tricky, so just feel free to change the heights and sizes around as well to whatever you feel like is visually appropriate. So there you go, just something a little unique for the fall. If you want more information and like to know more tips, you can go to digincolorado.com and get some more information. Enjoy your fall season.